is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Big news for Scooter Braun.
Chrissy's clickbait.
I mean, any Swiftie worth their weight hates Scooter Braun.
Don't
because
they?
He ripped our queen off. Having said that, I do thank him for the rise of her power and strength and ingenuity.
And also, we wouldn't have had songs like Is It Over Now and
Correct.
all of those vault tracks.
Correct.
So I guess it pays to be dogged.
So he did do us a favour. Do you know what? I would love to go to a university, a big one too, like Cambridge or Oxford.
And get the merch?
Study.
Oh. I'd love to go and get the merch.
Yeah, well, that's the closest you're going to get.
I know.
I would like to do... Me too, by the way.
Yeah.
Scooter Braun, I would like to do like a full semester on what a shit bloke he is. Like, I just want to know really, really facts and figures and timelines, because we all know that name, Scooter Braun. We all know he did our queen dirty. But I want to know how and what the machinations were.
Yes, like detailed.
Yeah.
A detailed rundown.
And how it happened. Did her father somehow inadvertently have something to do with it? Like, what's going on? I would like to do a thesis on it.
And I'd like to know what happened after with the other artists. Like, slowly Ariana peeled away, and now him and Bieber don't work together. Like,
that's right. And then now he's announcing he's retiring from his role as a manager. That's like a guy I used to work with being caught stealing from work, and then before he got found out, he goes, I quit. That's exactly the same scenario.
Was that a radio dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that story.
I've got a couple of those. All right, so Taylor Swift has been. I can see that you've obviously taken a job as a journalist at whatever.
TMZ.
Yeah, TMZ. You've written this headline for sure. Taylor Swift dance moves are labelled cringy.
I did not write that. I printed that to show
I know,
you
but you think that
I'm spot on. Oh yeah, correct. Everyone shares that.
Katy Perry has announced a career comeback. Yeah, with a racy video. Look, she's got her, bless, she's got her saggy breastfeeding buzzies out in the crochet bikini. I love it.
She really tried to thirst trap it on Instagram to get our attention, to listen to the 10-second teaser.
Yeah, now I went out just before to ask my boss if Nova are going to play this Katy Perry song before we give our honest opinion. I got sidetracked because I was also sharing shortbread creams. Sarah, are we going to play the new Katy Perry song?
Yes, we are. But that's fine.
Wow, check out this fresh hit.
It's not going to be released until July 11. You and I'll be in Europe. This is what it sounds like. This is the teaser, right?
Sexy, confident, so intelligent.
I just use ChatGPT to write a song.
So strong.
You can't be too mean because, soon we'll be going, that's a new one from Katy Perry. It's amazing. My favourite part of that whole story is when you emailed me. You emailed me the story.
The press release.
The press release.
This is going to sound mean.
No, it's deliciously savage. Press release comes in. Global pop superstar Katy Perry launches new era with the woman's world. Now, you're not a fan of Katy Perry.
No.
So what? No one is. And you forwarded it to me with the message, wouldn't bother, hey, probs, don't stress.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Current it girl Sabrina Carpenter just found herself in a bit of a love triangle with Taylor Swift and Kim Kardashian. We'll talk about that. But first...
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nova's Red Room presents
the one and only.
Hey, it's Teddy Swims. Can't wait to see you live in Nova's Red Room.
Teddy Swims. I've tried everything but therapy, part 1.5, featuring Lose Control, and The Door is out now to download and stream.
Such a great opportunity to go and see, I'm going to say it right now, one of the world's best voices ever.
Ever.
Do you remember seeing him pop up on Instagram years ago, like before COVID?
No, I'm going to be honest, Wani, you introduced me to him. You sent me him on Instagram.
I just remember, you're scrolling and then you hear something and you're like, what is that?
Who is that?
Who is that? And it was the most extraordinary voice I had ever heard. Emma, do you remember where you were the first time you heard Teddy Swims?
I do. I was in my car with my daughter and she screamed because she was so excited he'd come on.
I mean, what a voice.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And when you do a deep dive on Teddy Swims, you see that he's got such wonderful musical taste. The covers that he chooses
Are elite.
Oh, you just go, oh my God, of course, that song's brilliant. I didn't even realise.
Hey, Emma, guess what?
Guess what? What?
You are going to see Teddy Swims live in Nova's
Oh,
Red
my God.
Room.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yes. Exclusive does not even begin to describe it. Emma, you're going to have the time of your life.
Thank you so much.
Chrissy's clickbait.
I promised you a Sabrina Carpenter, Kim Kardashian, Taylor Swift love triangle, and I'm going to give it. So now you know, Sabrina Carpenter sings this.
This is a new one, actually, that we're playing.
It's a very saucy film clip
Isn't it? With Barry Keoghan.
with her current boyfriend. I don't know about it.
Why?
I don't know about him.
Oh, I love him. Love him. Saltburn. Love him.
No.
Okay, well, tell us the story.
There's something mean in his face.
We're gonna
Anyway,
be late.
Sabrina Carpenter, good friends with Taylor Swift, toured down under here.
Yeah.
That's where we saw her. So obviously they're very close. She has appeared in a Skims campaign, which is owned by Kim Kardashian, and Kim Kardashian's all over it. And of course,
The beef between Kim and Taylor, everyone knows
massive,
about.
long-standing fight between those two. Sabrina Carpenter has been asked about it, and she said, "Don't worry, I asked Taylor first, and she's sweet with it.
I love that.
She's a good girl."
That's a good mate. Swanee, I'll see you here tomorrow at 2 p.m.
See ya.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.